Hello, friends. What's going on? I'm back. Happy to be back. It's good to take time off of things. Enthusiasm is highly underrated. I had a great fucking time on vacation. I was in Italy, enjoying all the food and all the beautiful people. And now I'm back. And the tour is back too. Next weekend, Sacramento on Thursday, August 3rd. Seattle on Friday, August 4th, and then San Diego on Saturday, August 5th. 3 nights in a row. I'm going ham. First shows are basically sold out in all 3 of those venues, but we did put second shows up available, and all 3 of them have some tickets available as of today, which is July 25th. So it is a week after the day after tomorrow. That's stupid. It's August 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You can find joerogan.net/tour. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. And if you've heard this podcast before and you've listened to the ads before, you realize that Squarespace is one of our most prominent ads. We have it all the time. It's a fucking flawless product. There's certain things you endorse and you go, oh, this is a no-brainer. And Squarespace is one of them. It is the best way for you, the regular person like you or me, to make a website yourself. It used to be fucking incredibly difficult to do. You used to have to learn HTML. You'd have to code for different browsers, and it would look different in Windows than it did on a Mac. And it was hard to be a really good webmaster. Like 20 years ago, god damn, you had to be a wizard. And then they figured out programs that allowed you to, a lot of them had a steep learning curve, and some of those sucked too. It was hard to make websites. Now it's easy to make amazing websites that look great on everything. For the average person, simple drag and drop user interface and beautiful templates, award-winning templates. And you can create a beautiful website or online store. And you could do it easy, and it takes a few minutes. I'm telling you, if you have the pictures ready, you know what you want. Brian Redband has done like dozens of them while we did commercials for Squarespace. They have 24/7 award-winning customer support. They're getting a lot of awards. I don't know who's giving them these. Maybe it's like one of those Vegas things. You ever see in Vegas, they're like, award, best show. Like, who said? You don't even have a quote. Who's giving you the fucking award? How many awards you got, man? They also have a unique domain experience. It's fully transparent and simple to set up. You also get a free domain name if you sign up for a year. And you can see some Squarespace websites from some good friends of mine, like Douglas Stanhope. Doug Stanhope's website, made by Squarespace. Duncan Trussell's website, made by Squarespace. A ton of artists, musicians, restaurants, businesses, a full range of creative people use Squarespace to make amazing killer websites, and you can do it. And you can also actually try it out for free. For a free trial and 10% off your first purchase, visit squarespace.com. Seriously, no bullshit, is an amazing product, and it's the best way to make a website. It's so fucking easy. They've just nailed it. If you can attach photos to an email, you can make a killer website with Squarespace. You can fucking do it. And remember, for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase, go to squarespace.com/Joe. We're also brought to you by Stamps.com, which is another way to avoid some bullshit. Goddamn, nobody likes to go to the post office. I know you don't. Nobody wants to wait in that fucking line. There's always a line at the post office. People are constantly sending things through the mail. Why? Because it's a fucking bargain. Think about if you have a letter and you want to get that letter to England. Fuck, that's a huge pain in the ass. You'd have to fly to England and hand it to somebody? Fuck that. Or how about New York? You want to send a box. You want to send it to New York. What are you going to do? You gonna put it on a fucking horse? Ride it over, stupid? No. What you're going to do is go to stamps.com. You're going to click on the microphone at the top of the home page, and you're going to type in JRE, and they're going to hook you up. Yes, they are, folks, with a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale without long-term commitments. Super easy to set up. They give you a digital scale that automatically calculates the exact postage. You buy and print official U.S. postage with a regular computer and a regular printer. It is convenient, it is easy, it is reliable, and it is flexible. You take that digital scale, you weigh your package, you print up the postage, you put it on the package, and you either drop it off in a mailbox or hand it to a mail person, and you're fucking diggity done. That's it. You'll never have to go to the post office again. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in JRE. That's Stamps.com, and enter JRE. And last but not least, we are brought to you by Charlotte's Web Hemp. This is some shit that I take all the time. I've got it right here. This is the Everyday Plus. This is what I like. And it's a chocolate mint flavor. Look, there was some new thing today on cannabis oil, some new study about how good cannabis oil is for you. And Charlotte's Web is just an excellent product. They also have, this is not just CBDs. They actually use the entire plant. And one of the beautiful things about using the entire plant is it's just, you get all the groovy shit out of the plant, not just CBD. It's a premium whole plant hemp extract, and using the full range of cannabinoids, not just CBD, but CBD is obviously excellent. I think the CBD actually stands for cannabidiol, right? How do you say it? Cannabidiol. That's how you say it. But it's just one of the 80 plus cannabinoids that are in hemp. And cannabinoids are naturally occurring antioxidants and neuroprotectants. And again, it's all natural, it's healthy. And this stuff is made by the Stanley brothers in Colorado. They're actually a famous group in the hemp community. Their stuff is excellent. It's of the highest quality. They oversee the plants from seed to sale. So there's no sketchy chemicals, no pesticides. And if you do your research, you will find out that they are a very well-respected hemp oil product. You can go to cwhemp.com and save 10% off Everyday Plus or Everyday Advanced with the promo code JRE Podcast. One word, JRE Podcast. And again, this is something I take all the time. I take it every day when I'm at home. I just think it's good for you. There's all the research behind it that shows it's good for you. It helps with inflammation from exercise. It helps with focus for some people. It helps with mild anxiety. There's a bunch of things. If you're interested, you can read about it online and do some research on cannabinoids and how healthy they are for your system. And again, if you want to try out this amazing offer, go to cwhemp.com, and you can save 10% off Everyday Plus or Everyday Advanced with the promo code JRE Podcast. Whew, a lot of ads. But we're done. Let's just end it right there. Oh, Onnit. Always go to Onnit. Onnit, ONNIT. Use the code word Rogan, save 10% off any and all supplements. The reason why I didn't do a full Onnit ad is we talk about Onnit inadvertently during the podcast. We talked about Alpha Brain. All right, my buddy who's on the podcast today was on, Jesus, I want to say he was on like the first 100 episodes. What episode was Nick Swartzen on the first time he was on? It was when I used to do it for my house. 66? Episode 66. And now he's episode 980? 88? Jesus Christ. We got to figure out who the fuck is 1,000. People they're clamoring. Who's going to be 1,000, bro? I don't know. I might be a few people. I might have to fly in Stanhope. See if he's into it. Maybe Joey Diaz and Stanhope. I'll figure it out. Might be Alex Jones. Alex Jones wants to do it again. He keeps saying crazier and crazier shit. He's doubling down on the crazy now. Post Megyn Kelly's calling for civil war. Like, Alex, Jesus, bro, relax. You're right. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just get fired up. But anyway, Jesus Christ, let me just get on with this. My guest is fucking hilarious, and it was an awesome podcast. We had a great time. It was silly. It was fun. It's nice to be back after being in Italy for a week. Give it up for my pal, Mr. Nick Swartzen.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
I'm live with Nick Swartzen, former drug dealer. Nick, tell us your tale. Tell us your tale of youth gone wild.
It's a tale of youth gone wild.
We are the youth gone wild. How many people broke windows because they heard that song? Like, yeah, it's me, man. I'm fucking crazy.
I'm wild. Finally, somebody labeled it.
We are the youth gone wild. Songs can be inspiring in a bad way sometimes, right?
Yeah.
They can get you to do some stupid shit.
Dude, you know how many people carelessly whispered?
I know.
Fucking careless, dude.
How many people woke people up before they go-go?
Yeah, woke them up. They were not ready to go-go.